All right, hello and welcome back. It has been a while since we have streamed on YouTube, so I wanted to give this a chance since YouTube's been going so well for me lately. So we're going to try streaming on YouTube. I have no idea how this is working, so please, please, please tell me if anything is terrible, if the sound is too loud, if my mic is too wonky, if the game is unbearable. I don't know anything. So please, please tell me if something's going wrong here. I need to figure out, like, I use an ultra wide monitor, which is absolutely awesome. Love the ultra wide monitor. However, it makes OBS automatically stream out in ultra wide, which, as far as I know, most people don't have an ultra wide monitor, so it makes it very painful to watch or hideous to watch. So we are going to be playing some Palia today because they just launched a new patch that is full of big fun stuff today, and I want to experience some of that. And one of the things they added is a competition for the who can build the best home, and I have ignored that entire aspect of the game. My house is hideous and barren, so it is time to finally put some effort into my house. Welcome to Waking Up with Waffles. It is early in the morning, as we always stream at 5 a.m. when we do stream, because that is when I get up, because I am an old man at heart who goes to bed at 8 o'clock and wakes up at 5 or 4 in the morning to get started on my day. And today we are searching for materials, again, for building that house. I'm going to go back and check out, they just released a new, I was so disappointed. So they released a conservatory, and I thought they meant observatory. And as y'all know, as I've been talking about, I got a new telescope and doing a lot of night sky stuff, so I was really excited for them to do something with the night sky, stars, planets, that sort of thing. But yeah, no, that's not what it was at all. Which that's my bad. You know, I can't hold them to me misreading and misunderstanding, right? I can't fault them for that, so it's completely my bad. Welcome in. I think that's Bubble joining us. Is that you, Bubble? We'll see if chat even pops up, to be honest. I don't know if my chat is even working or not right now, so good morning, good morning, good morning. There's my weekly done. Let's go check out this conservatory, I guess. Let's go back home and check it out. I want to see what it actually looks like here. Alright, moment of truth. What does our conservatory look like? So this is just a big empty sunroom. Like, I like that. I like that it doesn't actually come with too much stuff pre-built into it, because this gives you the ability to put whatever kind of shelves you want in here. So like you could do very easily putting like tables in here and turn this into like a plant room. You could do like tables and chairs and have like a sunroom. So there's some options here. There's some options with that. I'm not super disappointed with that. Again, just super disappointed in myself for not understanding what the heck a conservatory was. As always, we've got to water the plants because it is a never-ending struggle to cook. I kind of want to earn as much money as possible, as thinking, since I'm redoing my entire house, of building the entire thing out of gold, which will take an excessive amount of money. But I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. I think I'm gonna have to make an entirely gold house. I think that is the proper way to show off in this game, right? So we're just gonna need to casually become a multi-millionaire to hit those goals. Alright, let's make sure all of my stuff's going here, because we are going to need a lot of materials for fixing up this house and making it good. So our apple jam is going very slowly. We got 7 apple jams worth a little bit of money. We're going to need more than that if we are going to be rich. So let's drop off some things we don't need and go find some ways to make some money. Because let's go look at the pricing. So those, I just sold those apples and the other random garbage I had, right? And the other random garbage that I sold here, we've got 1,000 gold worth of money here, so not very much money. Oh, lag spike here. So let's go look and see how much I actually have here. Got new chat options, new quests. So if I go to Town Hall, here we go. Alright, so if I want to build a house out of gold and more gold, we have the large gold crates and the gold floor, gold ramp, and the gold wall. 750 a piece. Yeah, we're going to go through a lot of money to make this happen, but I want to make this happen, so let's find a way to make this happen. We're going to need a lot of money. I think I own all the recipes already, so we don't have to worry about that. And I think Tish said that I've got new recipes for crafting because I was finally leveling up my crafting.
Practicing my flirting.
New recipes. Okay, what kind of recipes do we have in here? Capital Chic. Bellflowers, Moonstruck, and Dragon Tide.
Next time, we're designing. My day's so much better now that you're here.
Alright, got all of our recipes. Do our daily chats.
You're everything I dreamed.
Alright, let's see. Bookshelf, nightstand, wall lanterns. Nothing super exciting in the shop today. Speaking of the shop, though, man, the page shop, the things that they added to the page shop are just... Man, they are hard to say no to. They have constantly done a good job of putting some good money, good paid premium stuff in there. Alright, let's see. We got all these recipes except for the century egg. Alright, I think we got what we needed there. Which just means we are down to trying to afford everything, which means fishing and mining and getting resources for the next forever to be able to build the home that we want to build. I think I need to reposition my camera now that I'm looking at the stream. Like, the problem is, so my monitor is so huge And that's not a humble brag, it's just a big monitor. That, like, looking at the game here, I'm not looking at the camera. I thought I got a good tool for that. Let's reposition the camera here. Okay, let's try that and see if that makes it any better for... I think that's still not a great position for the camera. I think I'm going to have to play with that a little bit more so that I'm looking more towards the camera. Like if I put my game farther up on the screen, so I'm kind of looking up at it, and I put the camera right here, I think I would actually be sort of looking towards the camera. I didn't realize how off to the side it was there, so that's a little bit of something that I think I'm going to have to fix if I'm going to do a little bit more streaming. I also don't know if this is... it's supposed to be output in 5K, but something tells me it's only streaming in the regular sort of stuff here. Oh, did I actually... I see maybe chat? I see something popping up there, so maybe I do have chat working. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Good morning. I did not see chat there. I'm sorry about that. Now I've got my chat. Have I seen Deadpool yet? I have not seen Deadpool yet. I know I am... I know that I am alone in this. I don't like Deadpool very much. I think that he's... I really don't like how they try and make him just... I know this is his personality, but it's the same thing every time where he's like, oh, chimichangas, funny words, running fast. Like, it just... I don't know. I've never been really a huge Deadpool fan. I'm still going to go see Deadpool, like Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, I'm going to see it, but I've never been a huge Deadpool fan, so, like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it, but I'm going to give it a shot. I feel like you should be facing the game. Yeah, I was just talking about my camera is, I did not realize how way off my camera is now that I'm looking at it. I gotta definitely readjust where my camera is going to be, at. It's, yeah, it's gonna require some work. But, luckily, I've got to completely tear down my desk and redo it, so when I do that, perhaps it'll be a good chance to reset my camera position and actually put it in a good location. You'll hate this one, then. I kind of figured that it was going to be the most Deadpool movie that there is. You know, it's not like they're going to tone down the Deadpool. And, like, they released a controller that has, what, like, a butt attached to it now. So I kind of figured they were going very, very extreme in the Deadpool on this one, so... But I like Wolverine, so... worth it? I know I'm alone in not liking Deadpool, though. I know the internet loves Deadpool. I know most people love Deadpool. I just don't like his random, wacky zaniness. And again, I understand that's who he is as a character, so I know it's not like the movie ruined him. I know it's not like they're not being comic book accurate or anything like that. It's just not a fan of it. To be honest, a lot of superheroes I'm not a huge fan of recently. Like, what they've been doing to Batman, I really hate what they've been doing to Batman in a lot of different things. I haven't even bothered with half the Marvel movies they've been putting out. And I know that people talk about, like, oh, there's superhero burnout where we're just tired of superheroes. I don't know. I don't think it's a burnout of superheroes. I think it's just they haven't been the same quality ever since, ever since Endgame. it just hasn't been the same. You know, they finished this huge epic story, and I just don't know why it's continuing to go on, you know? Wolverine is incredibly raunchy, too. Wolverine's such a strange character, because he can be raunchy. I definitely know that he's not exactly the most PG character out there, but, like, from what I remember, they try and always put him as, like, this stoic leadership position anti-hero who doesn't want that position, but he's forced to because for some reason Charles Xavier thinks it's a good idea to put immortal 50-year-old grumpy man with a bunch of teenagers on super dangerous missions. So I don't think they're going to be able to beat the Wolverine, though, from the movie. Spoiler alerts. The movie where he dies, which I think was the very last one, Logan, that they put out. That was peak Wolverine. Like, that was an incredible movie, good storytelling. I absolutely love that one, so I don't know that they can... I don't know that they can do anything with Wolverine that will ever be that good again. Logan was, like, the quintessential Wolverine movie. He got to drop his F-bomb. He got to go down fighting. He got to be a hero. He got to show that he did what was right, even if he didn't want to. Like, I just don't think we're going to get a better Wolverine movie than Logan. That one was super good. You didn't like Logan? Really? What about it didn't you like? Granted, it has been a while since I've seen it, so it's very possible that I'm misremembering some of it, but I remember loving it. I'm also nervous about the new Captain America movie. Like, I loved the first Captain America movie. Love Captain America. And I understand that they're moving the story forward. I understand there's been lots of Captain Americas, but Captain America has been made for me now, right? Chris Evans was Captain America, and I just don't know that they're going to be able to do anything with Falcon now being Captain America that needs to be done. You know, something I talk about like a lot when I talk about like My Hero Academia. I love My Hero Academia. I know that's controversial. People hate My Hero Academia. Love My Hero Academia. And it's coming to an end soon. And while I love the show, and I'm sad that it's going to be ending, I'm also happy that it's ending because so many franchises, so many stories, so many things in general now just go past their expiration date. They have this feeling of, well, it's popular, so we have to keep making episodes, we have to keep producing content until it stops making money, when that's not how storytelling works, right? A story has a finite end, and when you reach that end, that should be the end of the story. Now, if you want to make prequels or other things, that I don't mind, but, like, give the story a proper ending. And I think there's so many shows that instead of getting a proper good ending, they get milked for 1 or 2 more seasons, and then they go downhill and it just completely ruins the characters, ruins the shows, all that sort of thing. So I feel like that's what they're going to do with the new Cap. I feel like his story was told. I don't feel like we need more Captain America. So we'll see. I'm definitely open to being wrong, but let stories end. They don't need to go on forever and ever and ever. That's my main gripe with One Piece is, does One Piece really need to be 1,200 episodes long? Like, is it really all that necessary for the story? And I'm going to say the answer is no. If Lord of the Rings can be told in 3 movies, I don't think you need 10,000 hours of Luffy in order for the story to be told. Granted, I am a certified One Piece hater, so, you know, that there is some bias in there probably. Cap with wings looks dope. Yeah, that does look cool. There's a lot of Captain America variants that are really cool. Cap with wings. I was so glad we got Cap with Thor's hammer. That, of course, is a really cool variant of Cap. There's also a limited run where Cap was a werewolf. Werewolf Captain America is pretty awesome too. Uh, I know the series was semi-popular. I'm wondering why Marvel really hasn't done like the zombie invasions. I guess maybe zombies are just old news now. I remember like when The Walking Dead was really big for a while there in pop culture, everything was zombies, right? So maybe the zombie craze is over, but I wouldn't necessarily mind a Marvel movie based on um, zombies. I think they could do. I think they could do that one well. There's a couple comic books of that. I'm really hoping because you know they're gonna make another Batman movie, right? It's a new year, new Batman movie. They're gonna reboot it because that's what they do every year. Batman's got a comic series going on right now that's like Heavy Metal Batman, Gotham Knights, and there's the Bat Who Laughs, who's Batman mixed with Joker, who's pretty awesome looking, and then you've got the Heavy Metal Batman, who wields the Grim Reaper scythe, has a Black Lantern ring, and rides a motorcycle made of bones and skulls, and that seems pretty awesome. I would love to see that brought to life. I would definitely love to see the Heavy Metal Batman doing the thing. They did zombie stuff in Doctor Strange too. I don't. Did I see Doctor Strange too? I feel like I did, but I don't remember. We'll take that, flow tree. I feel like I saw Doctor Strange, but maybe not. It's hard to keep track of. I want to. I know there are some people who will judge me for this. I want to get Disney Plus mostly because I want to watch Bluey all the way through. I have really been enjoying Bluey. But also, I would like if we get Disney Plus to redo the whole like Avengers saga from the beginning. It's been well, I've never watched it like from the first movie, like do the chronological order. You know, where you watch was it Captain Marvel is first, and then Captain America. Like I'd like to watch it like in the chronological order, just to see how that goes. It's been a while since I've seen all the movies, so I think it's time to rewatch them all. But I figure 1 or 2 months of Disney Plus for Bluey, and that'll give us plenty of content to watch. I don't see them doing that. Like you said, they're too busy rebooting Batman every few years. I love Batman. I just did a whole YouTube video about how much I love Batman. I love Batman, but let him rest in peace, man. Stop rebooting the Batman every few years. What phone service do you have? I currently have T-Mobile. I'm actually considering changing to. I've been getting ads for the Google, like Google Fi phone service, and I've heard that they're not bad, and it's like $20-30 a month cheaper. And I would say Google's a name you can trust, but I don't know if I would actually say Google's a name that you can trust. More like, we know that Google has pumped a bunch of money into their infrastructure, so I'm considering that one, but I haven't actually done anything with that yet. I'm also considering with phones, those Motorola Razr flip phones. I loved my Motorola Razr way back in 2008 when they were cool. So it's tempting to get the Motorola Razr. If for nothing else, it seems like making content on it would be a lot easier. That it has like a built-in stand and all that sort of thing. However, when I changed from iPhone to Samsung, I really, really, really felt the change in picture quality on the phones. And I know that's a whole like meme. I know that people are like, oh, well, iPhone quality is so much better. But man, I see it. I see that Samsung quality camera is not what I wanted it to be. So I'm debating going back to iPhone just for the camera quality, because that is the only thing I care about is camera quality. Since I'm, a photographer and do the content creation, like, camera quality is number one. I guess making phone calls is important, and a couple other things, but like camera quality is king, and I'm just not happy with the Samsung camera quality. You get Disney Plus free through Verizon. I think Emmy has Verizon. I'm gonna have her check that, because if she gets it for free, I would love to have that available to us. Because, like I said, I want to watch Bluey. I want to see the Marvel movies. I guess we should watch Star Wars. Both Emmy and I have never seen Star Wars, so, like, I guess we should finally watch Star Wars and see what that's all about, We're only, 30, 40, 50 years too late, but I suppose we should watch it. So, yeah, we need to get Disney Plus. But also, HBO Max. I was reading, someone put up a list of, like, the, what are, like, the best TV shows ever made. And someone put on that list, Chernobyl. And that is one I have never seen. And so many people said that Chernobyl was incredibly, incredibly good. So, I kind of want to give Chernobyl a try. And that is HBO Max, which also means South Park. There's the new season of South Park I haven't seen. But also Star Trek Strange New Worlds. That is an amazing show. I love Star Trek. I love the Strange New Worlds, so get to see that again. I know it would cost too much money to have every streaming service going at once. And that's basically like cable, right? You're paying $150, you have access to everything. It's basically like cable. And I hate that. But I kind of don't hate the idea of changing your streaming service every month to access different things. So you just kind of change it up, right? Like, okay, this month we're going to get Hulu so that we can watch My Hero Academia, go through that, and then next month we're going to get HBO so we can watch Star Trek, and then the month after that we're going to get Disney Plus so that we can watch Bluey. And, like, just keep changing it up, kind of keeps it fresh. You keep rotating, makes things not get burnt out, that sort of thing. So, I hate it and I don't hate it. I do miss when, like, Netflix first came out and started streaming. I know Netflix used to do DVDs, but when they first started streaming and they had everything, it was like every show is in one location. That was super nice. But as we all know, capitalism has to ruin everything, and that could not possibly last because everyone wants to get a piece of the pie. But yeah, I'm thinking about going back to iPhone, thinking about the Motorola Razr, thinking it also, like, also really doesn't matter. Like, I have, like 7 cameras over in the corner over there, so, like, if I really wanted higher quality camera stuff, I could just shoot on one of my pro cameras and then move it over. The problem is that convenience is king, right? Like, just having your cell phone actually just pop it up and be all in one like that is just so convenient and easy for making content. There's also, like, this whole argument about people got tired of seeing, like, overproduced professional content, so they really wanted that much more, like, little bit lower quality, but it's more personable content for, like, streaming and YouTube and things like that. So it's hard to say what people want. What was that? I never play with sound on. What the heck was that sound? Is that just because I got near a cave? Is that, like, what the caves sound like? Or... It's like, let's go into the cave and see if that activates that. That was a weird sound. No, not that. I know there's a totem or something over here. Maybe it's the totem? Is it this? I'll have to ask the Palia community, because I have no idea what that was. Speaking of new cameras, I am looking at yet another camera, though. All the rage for photography content right now are what they call waist-level viewfinders, where instead of looking through the camera through your eyes like this, you hold it down and you look down through it. It's gimmicky, and I dare say not all that useful, but people are like going nuts for it right now, so I think I'm going to have to invest in a camera that does that, because I do want to share more photography through through YouTube. I'd like to make more videos on photography. I'd like to talk more about photography. I just haven't found a way to make it interesting and good. So I know every picture I post basically just goes to the shadow realm. No one ever sees it. So I'm trying to find a way to make photography content work, which means I need to find a way to make it interesting. So I might as well use some of the current trends on it. A bunch of people told me that I should make content. One of the really popular contents is like you go out into the world and you take pictures of random people, and then you approach them and give them like a copy of the photo that you just took of them. And like, I don't know, when you look like me, yeah, I just feel it'd be creepy to take pictures of people, like especially women in public. Like, hey, I took your picture, and now I'm gonna approach you and be like, hey, I took your picture. Do you want it? Like, it just feels so creepy that I just don't see how I could do that in any way. And then that's just like making content, making people uncomfortable, and I don't want to do that. So, like, plus people aren't what I like taking photos of anyways. Like, I do like street photography, but like, animals and birds are my thing. I love birds, so I just don't see myself doing that. You don't have to, you just want to spend money. I mean, I won't say you're wrong, but like that's a part of being a YouTuber, right? A part of being a content creator is you got to keep up with the trends, right? And like that's the trendy camera right now. So if I want to do the camera trends that are trendy, then I need the camera for it, because it's a specially built camera. Other cameras just don't have that function, you know? So like if I want to join in on the fun, I have to do it. Alternatively, you can always say, you know, you gotta spend money to make money, right? Like, that's the logic. But at the end of the day, maybe a little bit, I just want to buy another camera. Like, I might have a slight problem with buying cameras. I have too many cameras. I've literally got 3 cameras sitting over here. I've got 4 cameras sitting over there. I've got the camera I'm recording on right there. I do love having different cameras, so that at least does influence. There's a small bias. I will agree there is a small bias there. Very, very small bias. Grab the last bits of this. We'll check out this cave up here, and then it's time to get started on my day, unfortunately. Work. Time for work. Work and chores. Okay, yeah, we got the stuff, so we officially tested out the stream. It looks like it is working. I can't wait to go back and watch this stream and see all the things I need to fix, like the camera position, the sounds, the stream quality, so many different things that I need to fix on here if I'm going to do this more. But it wasn't bad for throwing it together really, really quick here. Children yearn for the mines. I have seen a lot of people saying that in combination with the what was it, what state that lowered the child labor laws down to like 14, which like I'm torn on that, because if I was 14 again, I would certainly want to be working and earning a little bit of money. I would spend it all on stupid stuff like mobile games, but you know, I'd want to be earning money. So I understand that to a degree, but also as adults, you know, it's kind of our job to ensure kids get to have a childhood and do some of the fun stuff, right? So I'm kind of torn on that announcement. Boom! Headshot from a mile away. Anyways, I gotta stop streaming because I gotta go do chores. I gotta get ready for the day. I'm glad this sort of worked. If there was any problems with the stream, do put it in the chat so I can go fix those, so I can make the stream actually bearable and good for next time. But for now, I'm going to abruptly end the stream so that I can go do chores. I will try and do this more. As I said, I'm trying to find a balance between making content and actually like streaming and talking to people and doing the fun stuff and not just working on videos all the time. So thank you all for joining me this morning and bearing with me remaking my stream on YouTube rather than on Twitch. And I will be back at it again sometime. I will make a schedule at some point, I promise, so that I am actually, you know, following a schedule. So everyone have a blessed day. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning, and we will see you again soon.